Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
As a a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Pass brought in by Ferguson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. He'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is up and through. The Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Motion man is Hyatt. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this will be a Giants 1st down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. The Giants sending out their punter. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Prescott now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Prescott. That one intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick-6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. We'll send a tight end in motion right. Prescott on 1st down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Prescott again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
To the air again, Prescott. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. first down. Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Pass brought in by Ferguson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. That is Ferguson in motion. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll motion the tight end right. On 3rd down, Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. Again, Prescott to the air. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and
now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Motion man is Hyatt. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is intercepted. one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. He'll manage to get to the 33. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They will indeed go as they... Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, the ball's out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Motion man is Hyatt. Quick throw here is complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 31 yards. To the ground, a first down run. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Up the middle they go.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter.
Giants 14.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The offense staying put. They will go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams in motion. And he's going to get a big 2-point conversion there. Instead of being down 12, now the lead is only 10. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Prescott now. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. That return not going to work out at all. He backs up trying to make something happen and is belted down for a loss on the return. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air now on 1st and nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Here's a 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick hitting slant there. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
That's good for the Giants. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over just shy of midfield. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
This is our last chance.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's London. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to get back to a one-possession game. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This will be from 47 yards. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned.
I think there's a lot of elements of that last play, Mike, that are in competition for the worst part of the play. I think it could either be the decision, the play design, or just the overall execution. And needless to say, I think that fake is going to be thrown in the garbage, and the next time the kicking unit comes out, expect them to kick it.
On 4th down, they'll send in the field goal unit. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I got to be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
This is 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to